Okay, let's get started. So, for probably, I don't know, maybe the last 3 to 4, maybe 5 days, I've been trying to sell my dogs to make some money because for many reasons I am unable to get a job. Like I said, everything will make sense soon enough. Just know that I have a very good reason to why I can't work. I can't go and work a job, basically. There are many different reasons. And it involves life or death. So obviously, I'm not gonna go work a job if I'm gonna be in internal pain, you know, killing myself. You'll understand what I mean by that later on. But let's go ahead and start showing y'all the proof of all these messages of people. Like I said, these groups of people. These are the U.S. citizens, illegal immigrants that I'm talking about that follow me around in these vehicles, right? That will they drive around, they follow me around. They have people everywhere, not just the United States. They have people over in Europe, Asia. I mean, they have people on every continent. They have people everywhere. Just know that they have people working everywhere as well. They're all in a cult. There are all ethnicities in this cult, but they are predominantly white, Caucasian, male, and females. So, with that being said, let's get started and let me show y'all what these people have been messaging me, because each time I have a money opportunity, they try to step in the way of it. They try to call the cops, and they've called the cops many times and had me removed just to keep me from selling my dogs to make some fucking money to get out of my situation. Um, long story short, the reason I can't get out of my situation is because nobody is listening. So I'm gonna explain that later on as well, and in the long ass video I'll create once everything's right. But let's go ahead and get started. So what does it say? Why don't you get a job? You realize you're living in this hell because you do shit like this. Question mark. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a question? You realize you're living in this hell because you do shit like this? That isn't. I don't think that's a question. That's a statement. But anyway, you're living your own karma. Maybe become a good, upstanding citizen and contribute to society, and you will see your world change. Until then, you'll be the same loser in your rental car, trying to sell dogs instead of being a man and working towards something in your life. The reason I keep moving it around is because I cracked my phone and I have like this black slash on my screen, so I got to move it around to read it. But as you can see, these people know that I'm in a rental car. And like I said, this rental car was provided for me to die in. They are remotely controlling things in this car, fucking with the inside of my body. EMF radiation. They have different types of radiation that they can target you with, and it'll destroy the cells in your body. Not only that, it'll destroy your muscle tissue. It'll destroy your nervous system. It'll destroy your organs. It'll break you down day by day. You know what I'm saying? It'll fuck you up on the inside. It'll decrease your healing factor. You know what I'm saying? This is what these people do to people. And this is why some people or celebrities are dead in their cars, because they used this technology and this weapon against them as well. This is why you find people, celebrities, dead in hotels, because they've done this to me in hotels as well. They've lasered the fuck out of my head, inside of my brain, while I was in a hotel, in a Motel 6, a studio Motel 6 out in Lubbock, Texas, when I was working with some people. I'm gonna touch on that later. Let's stay on topic. Like I said, I'm gonna go over everything in the big video. So here's a message. Now I already knew this was them, but I'm selling my dogs, right? XL Bully and Pitbull. My XL Bully's in heat, right? So I know whoever I sell to. I always tell them, I know whoever I sell to. They're both females, by the way. I know whoever I sell to, they're going to breed her and make money off of her. So I'm not selling her for cheap. So my XL bully is 10,000. My pit bull female, she's huge. So I'm selling her for 6,000 because she's bigger than a normal pit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to give away fucking money, right? You know, and look at what they said. Now I don't say this specific word anymore because it's a stupid word of one, and whoever says it, you know, has a fucking low IQ and just, you know, is a follower. So I no longer say that word, but they said you trifling. And many people in my family say this as well. And as you can also see, 254 is from Central Texas, where I'm from. And I know this is somebody in my family that texted me this. And also I know that because not only the number, but they also said trifling. Nobody else says that word except for people in my family, because they used to say that a long time ago. You gotta, it's just small shit you gotta pay attention to. Yeah, like I said, nobody says trifling anymore except for people in my family, and I know whoever's using that word are older. That's in my family that used it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Nobody says trifling no more. Like, that's not a word anybody uses today. But let's move on. Oh yeah, also, yeah, my family knows about what's going on in my situation. Like I said, it's a whole bunch of satanic and demonic shit and demonic and satanic individuals in my family that are helping and working with these people in these cults. It's hard to explain. Just bear with me here. Here's a third message, I believe. Maybe people should go back to selling you and your family. See how you like it. Stink asshole. Kind of sounds like a slavery insult, kind of. But let's move on. Next message. I'd sleep with one eye open if I were you. Can and will easily get your address. You fucking piece of shit selling dogs like that. People like you need a lesson. Have that license plate as well. What car? Blue Hyundai? Yeah, good luck. For some reason, these people text me knowing I'm not scared of them, knowing that if they come and if they ever put their hands on me, I will kill them. I will, you know, I'm gonna just try to keep it cool. Anyway, because it's so pathetic. Like, these people try to talk a big game. Like I said, these are these elites that you people call to have. They're texting me. These are them. These are them. This is them, people. I mean, I don't. Whatever. I'm not finna prove and try to explain to y'all motherfuckers. Just know what I'm saying is true. Anyway, these people are just a bunch of fucking idiots. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of fucking idiots messaging me because I'm selling my dogs. And you know, it's always these fucking Karen ass bitches and these fucking Karen ass white dudes. And like I said, I don't want to bring race into this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with white people. But I got a problem with these white motherfuckers that walk around doing this type of shit to me, fucking with my health and trying to kill me behind the scenes and try to make me look crazy and try to put me into a mental hospital. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything they can to you to discredit you. They will fuck with your finances because they control the banks. They will take your money and they will make you homeless and they will start fucking with your health. And that's why you always see these celebrities asking people, yelling for help. Help me, help me, help me, I need help. And you're like, oh, this dude's crazy, he's losing his mind. And then later on, they disappear. And then out of nowhere, they just reappear and now they're fine. Now they're fine. And then people want to talk about, oh, he was cloned, da da da. Yeah, they're dead. What do you expect? What do you expect? Some people are, you know, seeing the truth. Some people just fucking, you know, just want to stay fucking sleep for the rest of their lives. Let's move on. Okay, I just want to say the little concern you have, those poor dogs made that comeback on your own steroids, some of it be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Again, these Karen ass Caucasian individuals, right? Like I said, I don't got no problem against no Caucasian or white individuals, but these certain individuals make y'all look bad. In all honesty, These people right here make y'all look bad. They make y'all all look bad. Because there's a lot of them out here doing fucked up shit to people. And then they want to sit here and say I'm wrong for selling my dogs because they took the money out of my bank accounts. They want to sit here and say I need to be a stand-up citizen and work a job to provide for society and be somebody in society when they took my money from my bank accounts, when they stole my money from my bank accounts. Like I said, these people are trying to play a mind game here. They're trying to make you seem like you're not doing something right, like you're crazy or whatever the fuck, when they are the ones doing this shit to you in the first place. But let's continue. You're not getting shit for them dogs, loser. Let's move on to the next message. This one says, get a real job, you fucking nasty ghetto ass motherfucker. All McDonald's locations are hiring. While you're at it, go back to school to learn how to correctly spell dogs. What goes around comes around. Karma is a fierce bitch, and she's coming for you. First of all, get down and be quiet. First of all, you can tell by the way I speak and the words I use that you know I did not misspell dog. I don't even think anybody in the world can misspell the word dog. D-O-G. Maybe the guy on YouTube that misspelled red, L-S-T-E-R. That motherfucker, y'all knew I'm talking about, that short ass motherfucker. Maybe he'll misspell dog, but yeah, ain't nobody else misspelling dog, and I didn't misspell dog. So these people try to say anything to get a response out of you. Like I said, they like to fuck with your mental and fuck with your health and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And what does this sound like? What does this sound like to y'all people? This sounds like the shit that demonic motherfuckers do. So these people not only are some of these people demons in the flesh, but they are also people working with these demons, worshiping and serving Satan because they want to continue having this money and material and freedom in the world, knowing that they're going to hell later on. You know, maybe and they truly believe that hell's going to be some place of fun. You know, they're going to have such a good time in hell for, you know, disobeying God and joining Satan and turning against God and worshiping Satan because they think Satan's going to protect them from God. Okay, let's move on. Next message. Get a real job, you fucking... Hold on. Is this the same one? Hold on. Yeah, I took a screenshot of the same one. My fault, y'all. Okay, let's move on to the next one. OMG, what a loser. OMG, oh my gosh, what a loser. Get a real job, you ghetto broke bum. Karma is real. What you do to these dolls will come back to you 10 times. How could you feel if someone tried selling and breeding your mom for profit? Clown ass bitch. It's like these people just, and they want to say I'm misspelling the word dog, but they can't even type a sentence correctly. You know what I'm saying? They're so fucking stupid, so idiotic. And it's always the people that's making fun of somebody else that really have no say so, or really can't be making fun of somebody else because they're no better than them. They try to make themselves feel better, and they try to put themselves above everybody else by talking shit about other people and putting other people down so they can feel better about themselves. When in all honesty, they're just fucking stupid and can't do shit right in their life. So they just gotta go and hurt others and put others down. You know what I'm saying? They can't even type a fucking paragraph correctly. You know what I'm saying? And they want to get on me about misspelling dog when I never misspelled dog. I mean, I don't think I've ever misspelled the word dog in my life. But let's move on if I have any more screenshots. Yeah. Instead of educating, well, let's go back to that other message for one. Because like I said, these people, these elites that are, y'all people calling, these are the people that y'all call elites, right? This is what they do. They're so bored because they have so much money in the world that they got to go around and find some sort of entertainment. So what they do is they go around doing this shit that they've been doing to me. They've been fucking with my health. They've been trying to fuck with my mental and physical health. This is why the police can't do shit, because they control everything, right? And they also work with Satan on a different level. So do the police, but these police work for them. That's why the police aren't going to do shit for me. That's why the lawyers and attorneys aren't going to do shit for me. This is a corrupt system. The court, there is not going to be a court. There isn't going to be any court or none of that shit, bro. You know why? Because it's all corrupt and they all work for Satan. This is why we need to get rid of these motherfuckers, bro. All of them. All of them. I've told many lawyers and attorneys that I have proof of what's going on, and every time they say, okay, what's your name? They say, we'll get back with you. Maybe 20, 30 minutes later, we can't help you. Sorry. There's nothing we can do for you. You know why? Because they typed my name in a little database system, and boom, I popped up on the list. You cannot help this person. Yada, yada, yada. You can't help them because they're on the list as a target. As a target of an entertainment source and an organ harvesting source. I'm not even gonna go into detail right now. Let's go to the next message. Instead of educating yourself or getting a real career to support your family, you exploit dogs for profit. That's why our people never win, just looking for an easy way out. What you're doing is animal abuse. Your ancestors would be so proud. Shaking my head. Like I said, these very people are the same people that enjoy slavery. You can tell by the way they talk that their ancestors were the ones that were enjoying slavery. And when I say slavery, I'm not talking about every ethnicity of slavery. I'm talking about one specific group, which was blacks, or which I'll call us today, African Americans. You see, from the day you're born, they program your mind into this white and black war. White against black. White against black. It's the same thing. It's the same thing no matter what time range. Same thing. White versus black. It doesn't matter. And like I said, you can tell by the way, let me read it again. Because you can tell by the way they talk that their ancestors enjoyed slavery and they were a part of that movement. And they raped and killed and did all types of fucked up shit to blacks or African Americans. So look, instead of educating yourself or getting a real career to support your family, you exploit dogs for profit. That's why our people never win, just looking for an easy way out. Like I gotta speak correctly because they wrote the fucking shit wrong. It says what you're doing is animal abuse. Your ancestors will be so proud. Shaking my head. And don't forget, I can't really see, so I gotta keep moving this shit around. But because I dropped my phone. But they're trying to pretend like they're a black person by saying this is why our people never win, just looking for an easy way out. I already know this. First of all, no black person would say this to another black person because we don't give a fuck. For one, we wouldn't give a fuck about somebody selling dogs. And two, selling dog, like this is what I'm talking about, you Karen ass motherfuckers. Y'all see somebody selling dogs and you call it animal abuse. How am I abusing my dogs? How am I abusing animals? By selling them. I feed my dogs every single day. I give my dogs water every single day. They're outside running around, playing around, play fighting and all every single day. My dogs are healthy, no injuries whatsoever. But clearly, when I need money and I have to get rid of some of my dogs and sell them, it's animal abuse. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. It's like these Karen ass motherfuckers. I don't understand. Y'all see a black dude with dreads and y'all see him selling his dogs because he needs money and he's not able to take care of them like he wants to. So you call it animal abuse. How the fuck is that animal abuse? Get real, bro. Shut the fuck up. And let's move on. Let's just move on. I'm not even gonna get into that. It says if you're going to be a shitty pet owner, by the way, please at least make sure they go into good hands while you breed them to death. What? You see, these people already know that I was going to try. My family is communicating with these people because I told my family I was going to do dog breeding. My family told them I was going to do dog breeding. That's why they know so much about me. They communicate with my family. They're paying my family. Like I said, some of my family members are dead. Some of my family members are dead. They're not even my family. No, they're not even my family members no more. There's somebody else pretending to be my family that's wearing a fucking mask or a suit or possessed by a fucking demon. One of the two. But let's go ahead and read this again. It says, if you're going to be a shitty pet owner, by the way, please at least make sure they go into good hands while you breed them to death. I haven't bred one single dog I have right now. I haven't bred any dogs. I haven't bred a dog in my entire life. But what are they talking about? I haven't bred any female dog I've ever had. Breed them to death. See, they're trying to say something to provoke me and to get me angry. And they're trying to say something as if they know what the fuck I'm doing or what they thought I was doing. You know what I'm saying? While you breed them to death. I haven't bred one dog. That's the last message, but it's honestly quite stupid to exploit yourself like this. Exploit yourself like this. They already see me uploading videos to YouTube, yet they want to all text me these stupid ass messages as if as if I wasn't gonna add it to the evidence to everything else I have. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro.